everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, it's right here. I just wanted to do a glitter cut crease eye makeup look. It's basically for the beginners who wants to have a cut crease, but at the same time because they don't have any practice or anything, they kind of mess it up. And if you do, there's definitely thousands of ways to fix it. There's like, that's not the end of your world, so don't even worry about it. I didn't. Ew, that's gross. But anyways, just ignore my teeth for now, okay? I'll just talk like this. Yeah, I hope you guys will like the makeup tutorial, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, share it with all the makeup girls you know who are kind of crazy about makeup like us. And of course, yeah, spread out my channel and help me grow. Show some love to me, and yeah, let's just get to the look, okay? Hello everybody, so to start off my face, I'm gonna use my primer, and for primer I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and I do have a little bit pore issue, so that's why I am using the silicone based primer. And next I'm using the Hourglass Mineral Primer, and this will actually give me a little bit more hydration, and also this will smooth out my skin. Next, I just wanted to cover my dark circles, and for that I'm using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation+Concealer, and I got a sample size from Sephora, and I'm just gonna put some dots under my eyes first, and we'll just blend it out with a beauty blender. And next I wanted to do some color correction, and for that I'm doing the Becca Backlight Targeted Color Corrector and the shade is Violet. I'm just gonna dab it with my finger everywhere I wanted to, and we'll just, like, you know, blend it out a little bit more with the Real Technique sponge. For foundation, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear in Spice Sand, and I'm gonna mix that with my Cover FX Custom Cover Drops, and the shade is N35. I'll be just mixing a drop and just mixing them in the back of my hand, and with the damp beauty blender I'll be just dotting it all over my face, and of course I will just blend it out next. Finally done blending, and now for highlighting purpose I'm using the highlighter is MAC Prep and Prime, and the shade is Bright Forecast. I'll be just painting by my nose, the bridge of my nose, under my eyes, and will draw something on my forehead and everywhere I want to highlight. And of course I will blend it out with the damp beauty blender again. You know the game, like you have seen me doing it all in my videos. Like I just do it every single, like whenever I'm doing my makeup I'll have to do it. And next I just wanted to do something with my lips. They were extremely chapped. Like I don't know what's wrong with my lips. It's being extremely chapped. So no matter how much I try, it dries out. Next I'm gonna set everything with the Makeupforever powder. That's the HD powder, and I'll be taking the double-ended brush from Tarte, and I'll be using the, I don't know, the dense size. I'll be just pressing the powder everywhere I want to set the highlighter. And I'll just go with my beauty blender again. And next I'm taking the MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralize Skin Finish and the F35 brush from Sigma. And I will be just highlighting everywhere, like just dust that powder all over. And this is something I started doing just during the summertime because that gives me that nice glowy skin, which I love. Sometimes. Okay, so now I'm gonna contour my nose, and for that I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. From that I'm taking the shade Fawn, and any dense brush will work for that, like any dense skinny brush, whatever you have, like just use it. So I will be just snatching my nose. I wanted to keep it more natural, so I kept it blending and made it, like, I don't know what I was doing, you will just see. And the next shade I just tried there is Havana. I just took the F80 brush from Sigma again, and I just blended it out because I thought it was way too harsh than what I actually wanted. And next I'm going back with the shade Fawn and just did a little bit of shading business going on there. And next I just took the shade Banana on my ring finger and I just highlighted the bridge of my nose. And next with that MAC brush, I forgot what was the number, and that's actually a bronzing brush. I wanted to have a more bronzy effect than have a really sharp and defined contour. I wanted to like have it more sloppy and more let it go. I don't know, I just was feeling like that. I like when I started my makeup, I didn't really know what I actually wanted. I was just playing around. So yeah, I'll be just rubbing it where I want to contour. And with the Makeupforever Pro Fusion Bronzer on the shade 30M, I will be just bronzing everywhere I just did contour. It will just give me a little bit of shine and shimmer. And yes guys, I did my brows off camera because my camera died in the middle. And now I just sprayed everything with MAC Fix Plus, and with the Damp Beauty Blender I will be dabbing everything on my face. You know what it is, like that's something I have to do every single day. And for my brows I use the Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade. In case you are interested, the shade is Deep Brown. And next with the Makeup Geek palette, Makeup Geek Many MUA palette, and with that brush was Morphe M441. I just started dusting the shade Beaches and Cream on my eyes, actually everywhere. And I just realized I needed to wear my shadow shield, so I will be back right now. Give me a second. And now I'm good. I don't have any fallout issues. Hopefully I will not have any. And yeah, I will be just going with the same brush, Morphe M441, and the shade Beaches and Cream. I will be just dusting it all over my eyelid. And next I'm taking the shade Sora from the same palette, and I will be just trying to define my crease area a little bit, so it actually tells me what to do, you know what I mean. And the next shade I'm taking that from the Makeup Geek Many MUA palette again, and I'm using the same brush, just so you know. And I will be just rubbing it on my eyelid. Next, from the Vice 4 palette from Urban Decay, I am using the shade 1985. And the brush I'm using for this is, I think it was the brush what actually came with that palette. Yeah, that didn't have any number on it. So I'm just trying to define my crease area a little bit. I tried to do a little cut crease, if you know what I'm trying to do. And next I'm taking the shade Fastball from that same Vice 4 palette, and I'm just trying to define my cut crease a little bit more. And after that I took the shade Mars from Many MUA palette on Morphe E18, and just so you know, I'm going really light-handed. Like I took a little bit of that product because it's pretty intense and it can go like crazy, and especially like when you are doing anything like cut crease, you want to go light and then you go deeper, otherwise it will be pretty hard for you to blend it out, just so you know. So yeah, I'm just kind of building the shade, and next I'm taking my Natasha Denona's palette. Yes, this is the palette number 10, the 5 shade palette, and from there I'm taking the shade Nina's Orchid, and I'm using the brush that actually came with the Vice 4 palette, and I'm using that to define my cut crease a little bit more. And next I'm taking the shade True Gold from that Natasha Denona palette on a flat shader brush, and just clean up the cut crease area you just did so it won't look the sloppiest one anymore. And yeah, just keep packing it on, so keep going on. And because of the shadow shield, that actually gives me a dimension where I can actually like go and finish my cut crease. That's amazing. And I wanted to go a little bit more heavy-handed on the pigmentation process, so I used my middle finger for that, if you know what I mean. Shut up. Okay, so next I am going with that same color, the same pigment from the Natasha Denona, and the shade is True Gold. Again, I'm just packing it on because I wanted that area to pop up. Like, that's what you actually want to do when you are doing a cut crease, that you actually want that empty area to pop up really good, so your cut crease looks much more nicer and cleaner. And I actually forgot the shade from that Menu palette. I will just put it on the description box. I am just cleaning the edges a little bit and just putting them on the highest points of my brows and my eyes. And I did my eyeliner off camera. I'm sorry, I used the it's the Tarte Clay Paint eyeliner, which is amazing. This is the first time I'm using it, so I was pretty afraid. That's why I had to go off camera. And for the mascara, I am using the Lancome Hypnose Drama, and I'm just gonna coat that with everything. You know what I mean? Just coat those lashes, get that drama. Like, that's what they are looking for today. For lashes, I'm using the velour. You know what it was? The Girl You Crazy. My favorite one forever. And yeah, the glue again, it's a velour lash glue. Girl, if you didn't try it, give it a try, and you can thank me on the comment box after. But you should try it. This glue is amazing. Like, this works fantastic. Did you just see like how I can just pop up my lashes almost right after? Like, I don't even have to wait for that. It doesn't have that like that tacky latex kind of smell and anything else. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing. And it doesn't even make your lashes move anywhere after. Like, it will just stay there. I just wanted to have some little more drama, so for that I'm using the Urban Decay glitter liner. I think the shade was, I'll have to see actually. It's the golden one. I think it's the Midnight Cowboy. I will be just painting. If you want, you can actually do it before. I didn't decide earlier, so that's why I'm going like after. But if you go earlier, that will be easier, so you don't have to worry about your lashes getting that glitter on it. You know what I mean? So yeah, just keep painting. And yes, one more thing. If you go sloppy on your cut crease and if you think your crease is not really defined, this can really help you for that. You can pack the glitter and paint your crease as you exactly want. So if you are not even, having a really defined cut crease, you can actually do this with this technique. That's what I actually did. So sorry for the dancing business, and as this is my bird's time, he wanted to chill out and dance with me because, that's what we do. And time to reveal. So yeah, I just took my shadow shield off and I'm just using the brush from, I think that was the Sigma F35. I'm just dusting that soft and gentle a little bit more, so if any of the highlight was gone, it won't be gone anymore. And sorry, I just kept dancing because of the song I was listening to. I don't remember what it was. Anyways, so for next, I am going to do my bottom lash line, and for that, I am taking the first shade, and that's, I think, Sora. I'm gonna put that from the Makeupforever palette, and the brush I'm using is Morphe E36. I'll be just painting my bottom lash line first. After that, I'm taking the same brush and I'm gonna do the True Gold again from the Natasha Denona palette, and that's just in the inner corner to brighten it a little bit more. And next with that brush, I don't know what was the name. I think it was somewhere from a MAC brush. I don't remember. But I'm using the shade, let me see what it was. It's Aubergine and it's from the Natasha Denona again. And I am just going to define a little bit more. And next I'm doing my bottom lash line. And for that, I'm using the Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer. First, let it dry. After that, I'm gonna do the mascara. And for that, I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion. And I just thought to pop up my my bottom lash line a little bit more. So that's why I'm just going to use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk. I forgot to film it because when I did it, I was not in front of the camera. You'll see it at the end. And next I'm taking the blush from NARS. It's a pink one. I forgot what was the name. I'll just put it down on the description box. And for the lipsticks, I'm wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Catnip. It's, I think, their new collection, or I don't know. Like, every single time I try to buy this, it was totally out of stock. So that was pretty hard to get on hand, but I love this color. I think you can't really see it because of my lighting. I'm sorry, that sucks big time, but this is a pretty shade. This is damn pretty. And time to set everything. I'm using the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, a little bit dancing, and I'm just gonna dab everything and we are done. Yes, we are done. Yeah, I will see you on my next video, and yeah, stay well, stay pretty, stay blessed, because you are special. Bye!